But the problem is you continue to do this. That's the problem.
I'm not really that like capable. I was.
Welcome to Bench Report Court Cam.
All right, who's here on Jonathan Bazzoni? There's an I at the end.
Yeah, Bazzoni.
Bazzoni, come down. When I say the last name, I want to do this because it sounds very Italian.
Does that was
Is that Italian or is that not Italian?
Is it Italian?
Yeah, part of time. It's the old name. Yeah.
Bazzoni.
It's
See,
Bazzoni.
yeah. Sometimes, when you're doing the Italian names or trying to do them, for some reason, your voice pitch goes higher and you do this with it. I don't know why. All right, court is calling 2025 CR 004832 State versus Jonathan Herrera Bazzoni. Could I have parties announce?
Ashley Jones for the state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Bazzoni.
And are you Mr. Bazzoni? Counsel, you received all discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Bazzoni, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yeah.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor, my understanding is that we would be waiving the repeat offender enhancement allegation.
That is correct, Your Honor. No objection by the defense.
All right, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, sir.
You're charged with assault, family, household with a previous conviction as a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you enter a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you were giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
That is correct.
Mr. Bazzoni, did anyone threaten you, coerce you, or place you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promise you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 3 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine, no applications. This will run concurrent with 2025 PF 0279719. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, and there's to be no contact with Cheryl Ann Hernandez and Mary Jane Bazzoni. Did you understand that to be the plea? Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition? Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent? Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea?
Yes.
Defense is at the plea?
Yes.
State is at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead?
No contest.
State any evidence.
State number states exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objection.
All right, and state, have you had contact with the complainant?
Your Honor, I believe we've made attempts and previously, yes.
All right, thank you. You may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
If we may, Your Honor,
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
we ask that you follow the negotiated plea agreements. My client is willing to take responsibility for his actions, learn from them, grow from them, and with the intent of this never ever happening again, Your Honor. So he knows he messed up. He's willing to take accountability, responsibility for it, and we ask that the court follow the plea bargain, Judge.
All right, what do you learned? Because it doesn't appear that you've learned anything.
Well, the thing is that, I can't be doing this for sure, and that, I'm
Doing
not
what?
not, hassling my mother and everything like that, and
Hassling her
Yeah.
for what?
for money and things like that.
Why do you need
I
it?
should be working on my own.
No, why do you need money?
Why do I need money to live?
No,
Everybody needs money to live.
that's
but
not what the police report said.
I really needed money to get myself something to eat. And, I want.
That's not what the police report said.
Yes, I know what it said, but my mom always refers me to being a drug user and whatnot. So she blames every ounce of me asking for money in this
How old are you?
manner. I'm 43 years old at the moment.
Why you continue to ask money from your mom?
Because I have no other available income, and I'm not really that like capable. I was I was diagnosed with bipolar, schizoaffective, manic depressive thing going on with me, and I've been on SSI since I was 13.
Mhm.
And basically I got these charges, and I did the same thing and took my punishment and did the whole 5 years and whatnot. And
But see, here's the problem. The problem is
I couldn't take it 3 years without having my SSI.
But the problem is you continue to do this. That's the problem. And I'm trying to figure out, how are you going to change your life? Because it doesn't appear that you're ready. And yeah, I'm going to follow your agreement, give you the 3 years. But when you get out in 3 years, it appears that you're going to be right back. And then you're going to be habitual, and your minimum is going to be 25 years.
Your Honor, and I spoke with my client just exactly what the court is talking to him about. The criminal history that he's accruing, as well as the nature of the charges. If he ever comes into contact with law enforcement again, I know that they're going to have concerns of their own. So I advised him, and I know he's going to take the time to think about it at TDC, that he can't raise his hand in anger to anybody, because that's going to get the attention of law enforcement, and he's going to be arrested and subject to the same kind of scenario that we're in. The definition of insanity sort of a thing. Definition of insanity, doing the same thing, expecting different results. So I talk with my clients about future scenarios and situations that he incurs, to either walk away, found different avenues for his stressors, so he doesn't remain in this kind of cycle of institutionalization. So I know he's had a lot of time to think about it. He's been in custody, hasn't had the opportunity, ability to bond out. But I know that he knows now that if he ever raises his hand in anger against anybody in a violent way, that he's going to be seeing a lot more of the inside of a jail cell and a prison cell, which he definitely wants to avoid. So we definitely had that conversation, Your Honor.
All right, so here's the thing. At some point, you're an adult, and your mother doesn't have to give you any money. Nobody has to give you any money if they don't want to. You are not someone's dependent for the rest of your life, at least not in this situation. I know there are other cases where people may be someone's dependent, but is your mom able to claim you on her taxes?
Mm,
So, yeah. So there's no need for her to constantly give money to a person of your age. You've got to figure it out. You understand?
just
All right.
I realize that I'm trying to accent that in my mind for the when I'm clear and able to be out, on my own, or when I'm going to be on my own sooner or later, I'm gonna have to man up, as they say nowadays, and just take care of my business.
Yeah, you are. And I'm telling you, if there's a drug issue, you need to take care of that as well, because that's what your mom is saying, that you wanted $5 for drugs. All right. The court is finding you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, a $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrent. This will run concurrent with 2025 PF 02719. No contact with Cheryl Ann Hernandez or Mary Jean Bazzadoni. And there is to be no contact. And the court will recommend the therapeutic community. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
All right, because this is a felony conviction, because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, and also because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal, and you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stick around longer and click the highlighted videos to your right. See you there.